Good evening and a very warm welcome to a rather chilly and foggy The Hive London for this Vanarama National League fixture between Barnet FC and Stockport County. Thank you for joining us on Live from The Hive. Eventual shot is blocked. An advantage here for Stockport County as they look to get the ball back in the box. Not cleared well enough by Wordsworth. Here's Reed. He fires over the bar already. And a real let-off there for Barnet and a real sign of what Stockport can do. Yeah, definitely one of the pre-season favourites to be there or thereabouts come the end of this season. Fingers crossed we get to it. Of course, it was Stockport. Barnet leapfrogged on points per game last season. Let's hope they put that to the back of their minds this evening and don't let it get to them. Here comes Williams now on the left-hand side after a little slip from Barnet. Infield is the chest of Richie Bennett, and Scott Loach really had to be alert there, Adam. And free kick is eventually awarded and taken quickly. Here's Harry Taylor to Efron Mason-Clark. Advantage played. Mason-Clark tries to chip it in. Advantage isn't given back again. Here's Effiong now, looking to get away from his man. Low-footed, left-footed cross delivered. Here's Dunn now. Can't quite get it out from under his feet, and McQueen's on the right-hand side. Cross in towards Effiong. Just wide at a post. Some people here in the West Stand thought that was in. Good move that from the Bees.
It probably helped that James Dunn slipped a little bit there, because I thought he probably would have taken the strike at goal. But out wide to McQueen and a good ball into the box, as you say, just wide at a post from Effiong.
35 minutes on the clock. Ball in, headed away by Dunn at the far post, but straight back out to Williams. Look to get this back in there again. Does so. It's not cleared fully. Wordsworth needs to just hook this long, and he does, towards Mason-Clark, who's got Minahan all over his back. Does very well, and now Efron Mason-Clark has picked out Ini Effiong on this left-hand side. He's got Fonguk trying to make a run. Will he go alone? Ini Effiong beats his man. Left-footed shot, saved by Hinchcliffe. What a great counter-attack that was.
And what a ball from Efron Mason-Clark. We criticise his end product sometimes, but that was a fantastic ball to the Stevenage loanee, who did well to get past his two men. Just a finish, letting him down. A good save by Hinchcliffe.
Clark has been hassled, and the free kick is rightly given. They're trying to take it quickly, and they do. Alexander McQueen is alert to it. Right-footed crosses in towards Effiong. Got to get on the end of it. How has that not got in? Ini Effiong. Oh, it's just not gone in again.
He's got to score, Aaron. He's got to score. What a ball by Alexander McQueen.
In that midfield kind of three, there's three real leaders in there. Three real players who could equally wear that armband. But here's, of course, James Dunn, former Swindon man. Flicks over the top, and Reed is in behind. He's going to beat the offside track and dinks it over the top of Scott Loach. The Barnet defence are furious, but Alex Reed won't mind as he breaks the deadlock for Stockport. His 7th goal of the season. Mojny, Dunn, all having words with the linesman as they claim it was offside. Mojny's talked his way into the book.
Looks on from the replay. Aaron, it was tight, but I thought he timed his run brilliantly.
Loach's kick is comfortable for Keane. Fonguk wins the second ball down. Wordsworth plays it through to Effiong. Taylor to Connors. Back to Taylor. Needs to get this ball in the box. Does. It's towards Mason-Clark, but headed away by Jennings. Drops to Wesley Fonguk. Trying to get a shot away, but needs an option. Has it in Connors. His left-footed cross is in towards Effiong. Here's Efron Mason-Clark at the far post. He scores! The game is level. The Bees are back in it, and that is the perfect start and exactly what Peter Beadle would have wanted. Efron Mason-Clark levelling the game here. 1-1.
And our first goal back at the Hive with the roar of the Bee Army. What a start to the second half, Aaron. Jack Connors with a ball into the box. It looks like Effiong just maybe gets a slight glance on it. Falls to Mason-Clark, who does well. Time on his hands. Finds a corner, and Barnet are back in this. What a start to the second half.
His first goal of the season, the Bees, number 27. And he was left all alone at the far post.
This is our first Barnet goal of our commentary partnership, Aaron.
Hopefully the first of many. But here is Stockport on the attack, in the field. Rooney now, right-footed shot, and he could have done better with that one as the rain begins to fall here in North London. Loach will be grateful that just was very central for him to claim.
A comfortable save for Loach.
Effiong misses the header and Minahan. 6 and 7's whether to come for it or let the keeper get to it, but the ball is now over the top and it's brought down excellently. Here's Connor Jennings, hits the outside of the post. That was all too easy, and Richie Bennett, was left in so much room, but struck the upright.
That's a massive let off for Barnet because they would have been furious to concede a goal. One long ball over the top from the goalkeeper.
So then we can fully talk about whether it was a dive or not. Wordsworth, left-footed free kick, is in towards Nugent and Mosney. Nugent gets his head onto it, doesn't quite drop for Effiong, and now Stockport looks to clear, but there's a slip, and Inni Effiong set away, left-footed shot, saved by Hinchcliffe, and Stockport, since the rain has fallen, starting to see Barnet attack more. Crosses in towards Mosney. It's not quite clear. Mosney's there again. Header cleared away. Stockport just need to get this ball clear, but it's going to come straight back at them again. McQueen's header cleared away by Jennings. Connors towards Fonguk. Fonguk tries to play through Effiong, but he would have been just offside, and now the ball is at the grateful feet of Ben Hinchcliffe. Wants to play it back to Nugent. It's been a positive start to this second half from Peter Beadle's side. Whatever he said at half-time seems to have worked. And that change of shape from the visitors doesn't look to have made the difference. Jim Gannon would have wanted in his third spell, the Stockport boss. Oh, that's a heavy tackle from Wordsworth. And the referee has some work to do here. A bit of a handbags.
It was a heavy challenge. Aaron, it'd be interesting what the ref goes for
It's
here.
a red. Wordsworth is off. And the Bees are down to 10. I didn't think this game looked like it was going to boil over that much, but we have some drama here with the game all square.
Ben Nugent remonstrating with the linesman. It'll be interesting to see the replay.
Wordsworth got to make that long walk. Plays it in.
Oh, it's reckless. It's late. It's not a great challenge at all.
Barnet needs to get this back in whilst they've got men committed forward. Connors with the ball. To the feet of Nugent. First time ball to Fonguk. Down the line. Has Ephron Mason-Clark. 2 men on him. Trying to find some space. Gets a shot away. Strikes Maynard. Falls to Wesley Fonguk. Needs support here, does Wesley. Left-footed crosses in towards Mosney, who turns that just past the left-hand post. Now Ben Nugent picks up the loose ball, but his pass is that of a centre-half, and it goes straight to a Stockport man. The substitute Kitching skips away from Bilal Mosney. Got to be careful on that yellow card. Here is Rooney, the Stockport top goal scorer. Right-footed shot straight against the legs of Connors. Now Connors will eventually get clear towards Effiong. Looks to chest it down, but Stockport will come again. Here's Kitching. Driving at his man. Left-footed shot is blocked by McQueen, and Ephron Mason-Clark will look to pick it up and wins the ball. But Jennings will cross in here low. It's across the face of goal, and it just needed a touch from a Stockport man. A real let-off there for the Bees.
This is where Ephron Mason-Clark and Wes Fonguk are going to have to play the dirty side of the game, Aaron, and really help their fullbacks because they're going to be in overload with Stockport having the extra man in midfield.
And his side. Here's Rooney. If you're looking at anyone who can make a difference for Stockport, it is this man on the ball now. Slips in Jennings to Maynard. Has Keane on his right-hand side, and now it's out to Minahan. Looks to deliver a cross, finds Reed. And now here's Rooney, deflected shot. Goes right wide of the left-hand post of Scott Loach. Here comes that corner in. Header is goalwards, but wide.
It was a good set piece.
Part of that great FA Cup run. Saw the Bees beat Sheffield United in the next round. Stockport will be looking for a similar shock in January when they take on West Ham United at Edgeley Park.
It's one of those I really hope for their sake it's not behind closed doors because the atmosphere at Edgeley Park is always fantastic. And I can just imagine what it would have been like with a full house.
Even with 2,000 people in there, it would be a great night.
They were immense when we went up there in March last year. I thought their fans were quality.
Chance here for Rooney, drops to him. Shot
Great block.
Excellently closed down by Harry Taylor, doing the dirty work there. Cross is going to come straight back in. Jennings gets it and goes just wide. Loach was grounded to his feet. And again, another let off.
That's a big let off, as you said there, Aaron. Good cross into the box, and it was well met, and the header goes just wide in the end.
Time here for Rooney. It's now being hassled by Dunn. Gives it back to Jennings, and now Rooney's got the ball and plays it into the centre to Maynard, and now Keane. Seen a lot of this from Stockport, very comfortable in possession and stretching the Barnet defence. Kitching now tries to get away from Efron Mason-Clark, who scored the Barnet equaliser. Kitching gets a cross in, it's headed goalwards, and it's poked in by Alex Reid. He looks to the linesman and gladly sees that the flag remains down, and Stockport retake the lead here, and it's a second goal for Alex Reid.
You can't say that it hasn't been coming in the last 5 minutes or so, Aaron. It's a well-worked move, as you said. Stockport very comfortable in possession. They get the ball wide, get that ball into the box, and Reid gets onto that flick on and makes no mistake in front of goal.
Been impressed with Kitching since he's come on. I think that was a good substitution from Jim Gannon. He made the goal, although he won't be credited with the assist. He certainly made that second goal for Stockport. Minahan into the box. It's headed towards goal. There's claims of a handball, but I think it would have been too close. Connor Jennings' effort looks to strike the hand of Mojny potentially, but it was very close to him and very quick, and there would have been no time for him to react, really.
Yeah, absolutely. I did have my heart in my mouth for a second there, Aaron, when the ball came towards his hand. I'll tell you what, you can make arguments for it, but we always try and be a bit Barnet. It will always be a bit Barnet-centric, the commentary and the coverage, but I have to say that I feel like Stockport have handled the game very, very well.
Jennings slips through Reid, looking for his hat-trick, skips round the Barnet defence, but Loach is there, as we've seen so often.
That would have been the game, Aaron. It was a big save by Scott Loach. You can sense the frustration amongst the Barnet fans that it's not us on the front foot, but as I say, it's always going to be tough with 10 men.
Rooney over this corner, right-footed. It's a good delivery. There's shirts being pulled, and Reid is there to try and turn it goalwards, right in front of goal, and it's another instinctive save from Scott Loach. It's all the way back to Loach. He's just got to get this forward. Does so. Mojny's going to get under it, but doesn't win his header, and now Reid, he can drop to Reid, and Rooney's going to stay onside. Could this be the clinching moment? Rooney to Kitching, running at McQueen, and there is the final whistle. It's all over here at the Hive. It's been an entertaining game, but disappointment for Peter Beadle's side as they fall to a 2-1 defeat to our visitors from the North West. 8 games in a row without a win now for the Bees.